welcome to Tales of The Unwanted, where a bunch of cosplayers play Dungeons & Dragons, a tabletop roleplay game where you roll the dice and anything could happen. Oh, and by the way, happy Halloween! So last week the Unwanted broke into the whorehouse to get some handcuffs and a whip. Who knows what they want with them. And they also battled some creatures in the dark. So let's tune back in now and find out what else they're going to do. Welcome to the Halloween special. Yay! Cue in some thunder and lightning. Zook is here. It's actual life size of Zook. He hasn't eaten for a while. Right, yeah, so last time you just fought some creatures. I'm going to tell you now that they were some ant kegs, so they were burrowing through. But you defeated them quite easily after some cold, icy eldritch blasts as well. Because we also revealed that Church is a dragon rider. Okay, so we're going to kick that off. Yeah, we're in this chasm now with these dead creatures on the floor. So,
would it be any benefit for me to harvest any of the dead creatures?
You can try. Okay. Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Which one do I roll again?
D20 and then
D20.
Yeah.
13. I don't have any extras.
13. Alright, so you manage to so you go over to and have a little look. There's nothing really you can find on there, but the one that sprayed the acid at Char and Kaylin, you notice his glands are still open. So you luckily have some vials, so you take some and you squeeze carefully not to touch the actual acid. So you have 4 vials.
4 vials.
Acid. Yeah. Is anybody else gonna have a little? Is anybody else gonna have a little look at the corpses?
Are they carrying anything? Do they have anything?
Do an investigation check.
16.
16. Right. Okay. So they have. Between the two of them, you collect about 12 rubies and 1 emerald. But more noticeable, in the lower abdomen of one of them, you see this handle sticking out. So, would you like to try to take it out?
In which one did it stick out?
It's sticking out of the one that was near you, the badger.
Oh, the badger, okay. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Yeah? Do a strength. Just done a strength check.
13.
13? Okay, so you grab hold of it and you pull a little, it's a little bit stiff, then it slowly starts to slide out and you come across this rather nice dagger. And as you bring it out, a little bit of flame goes. So that is in your hands, the dragon dagger.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Ooh.
And you may want to get that looked at by some magical person.
Look after it now.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So you got the vials of acid. There's nothing else to harvest really from it because it's too hard to, especially with you with sword that just bounces off it. You'll have to talk to them. Okay, so anything else? Do you want to camp for the evening? Or you don't have to know what time it is.
Well, I'm still low on health, so I can do really
sure.
Yeah. Okay, so you made camp then. Has anyone got a tinderbox?
I've got Dungeoneer's packs, I think it includes one.
Yeah. So then you can make a little campfire. Anybody gonna go and watch?
Well, Emil's just going to be like, knowing my friend. Do your job.
Get the owl again. Alright, okay, so we set up the campfire and we all sit around. we still got some food from the king that we took with us, so we started a little bit of a munch down.
Emil pulls out bread from his robes and starts handing it out.
The boss of Sin City Comics and Geek Fresh has walked in and he's had a bit of a fright. So yeah, check out Sin City Comics in 103 Commercial Street?
133.
133 Commercial Street, Newport. Go. What are we doing on the campfire?
Well, I think we should be having a chat with a certain dragon rider.
We all stare.
I love it.
I don't think now's the time.
Now's the
Yep.
perfect time to share stories.
All sitting around a campfire, that's when you share with people.
Emil gets really close and stares directly into his soul until he starts talking.
There once was a dragon rider named Jim. And that is it. Really. That's all there is. I knocked my head and I can't remember anything else. Sorry, it is.
But you remembered that guy in the shop?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Kind of. I remembered him a little bit.
Don't make me intimidate you.
Don't intimidate.
I don't blame you, whatever.
How many did you do? I'm lying.
Keeping such a huge secret like that. I thought I could trust you.
I'm sure you've all got secrets as well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Prove it.
I'm going to make an insight on church.
So you're going to find out whether he's telling the truth or not.
15.
I'm definitely telling the truth.
Do you want to roll deception?
Which one's that?
It's that.
Yeah, but where's my
And
deception?
your deception is charisma, so +5.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Do it for me.
Oh, I also have insight +3 as well.
Ooh, is that an 18? Yeah, 18 plus 5. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so he seems to be telling the truth.
Can I try?
Go on.
Yeah.
I'll allow this as well.
Oh, right.
That was a 3.
Nah, I don't
Anybody else
know
want
anyway.
anything to share while we're sharing stories?
I'm sure everyone else has got stories to tell as well, you know?
Yeah, like I'm really confused as to why we're avoiding so many things because of a certain two bizarre couple. And that's coming from someone who grew up in the forest alone.
It's like we told you, the king doesn't really like us anymore. We lost his favour and we're on the run because he tried to kill us.
What do you do?
I didn't agree to one of his demands. He asked me to kill somebody and I wouldn't do it. He put me in jail. I was due to be executed and Henrik saved me.
To that music.
Why would you do that?
To that music, yes.
Why would you save this one who looks like she would murder you? If you saved her.
We have a lot of history together. We go back many, many years.
Yes.
So I felt that I had to do something. I couldn't just stand by and let it happen. She's very important to me. So I turned my back on the king and my people, and we fled and we're now fugitives.
Hence why dodging all the humans is a big thing.
Understandable. As someone who's extremely untrustworthy, I trust this. They seem genuine. But I'm still going to do a
Insight.
insight.
I trust it's completely bad, so I'm going to go.
Just in case.
Okay, do an insight check then.
Insight, which is wisdom. So plus 5. Oh, 20 plus 5.
Critical.
Yeah.
You guys come through?
Do you have to roll to save?
No, because it's critical.
It's a critical, you have to tell me.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Okay. I love these people. I'm gonna put my bedroll next to theirs. I'm sleeping on that side. I don't
Knowing
need
a Neil, that's actually an honor. That's
That is, yeah.
I can turn into a very cozy bear bed.
That'll be your last creature transformation.
Until I sleep. Yeah.
Then you wake up as a bear. So that's one of your creature transformations the next day.
she did
Then,
it.
maybe no bear.
Is the person, the thing we killed, is it Henry?
No.
Well, we know the weapon. It's a dagger.
I'll give you that.
Is this person still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else anybody wants to share? This is like circle time.
Yeah, circle time. Just eating bread over here, just like really enjoying the stories.
Anybody else have anything to share?
I'm good.
Albert?
Yeah. What did happen in that rock?
And Albert just giggles to himself and just goes, he's very shy and bashful.
He's a sweetheart.
He still hasn't got a bedroll and he's still camping rough. So.
No, neither do I.
Okay, so we all done for the evening?
Yeah.
So, got the owl on guard duty again.
Always.
Yeah.
He's good at it.
Perks of having an owl.
This is what he does.
You do hear when you're just trying to get off to sleep. You do hear different noises and everything in the cavern, but nothing really too near. It's just the odd drip of water and things echoing in the dark, and more of those cricking noises, but they're not getting closer. So you manage to fall into a semi-conscious sleep. Some of you, alcohol is still in the system, so they go off like that. And nothing happens in the evening, so your spells are now back to normal, and you got full health. Alrighty then. So you wake up next morning, everything fine? Yeah? Everything alright?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do anything?
Ask my elf if there's any problems. Does he want any food?
You just food stew is normal, like. You and Moses has found something in some creepy crawlies to eat in the dark.
Yeah, he's quite happy.
Yeah.
And he also ate the crumbs with bread.
Yeah.
My elf's eyeing up your mouth.
Again, you haven't got a clue what time it is, how long you've been sleeping for. You just know that you're well rested and ready to carry on. So we're carrying on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that there's only one way to go. There's no left or right. There's only straight forward. So you keep on heading down into the darkness. The torches are starting to get fewer and fewer. It's like 60 feet, 90 feet, 100 feet, nothing. So ahead is just pitch black, and only you can see 120 feet.
I can cast produce flame.
Produce flame, and it's a cantrip, that isn't it? So
Yeah, I can just hold it in my hands as a
okay,
torch.
so everybody who doesn't have dark vision, you've got dark vision up to 60 foot.
I've got 60 first.
It's very similar.
similar, yeah, but you can see anyway. I know you can see.
I know,
60
but I was
foot.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the other people that could.
Alright, but with Emil, because Emil's got two hands flame, it's lit up about 30-40 foot area, so it's bright enough to see in front of you, so all the ones that haven't got dark vision will be okay to see in. And it makes your dark vision slightly better for up to 40, 50, 60 foot into it. Like so.
Lord, it's the top.
Okay, so that lasts for 1 hour. Remember that one is okay.
It's on there.
Alright. As you head in, because it's literally just a normal path, there's no turn-offs or anything. So you see a few little holes in the ceiling where creatures come in and out, and as you were coming up, they like dart back in because they're not used to seeing people coming in and out of this path. But you do hear some deep booming voices echoing through the cavern, the tunnel. And just up ahead around the corner, you see this orange flicker of light coming from just down the end of the tunnel. So, what do you do?
Do I recognise the language they speak?
What do you speak?
And I do have an undercommon.
Mm-hmm.
Abysmal, infernal, elvish, and common.
You can't really work out what is being said, but you do all recognise that it's actually common that they speak it. But it's very deep and echoey, so you can't, because it's just bouncing off the walls and everything like so. Yeah.
Well, I think we should just keep going. That's the direction we need to go in anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Emil's going to shout hello.
With my gag.
and then when you hello,
And like go in.
yeah, that goes down, the voices stop, and then you. Hello? Echoes back.
Hey there, we're adventurers.
And then just like this.
Are you going to kill us?
You know.
Alright then, we'll keep going.
Alright then. So you keep on going down now, do you?
Yeah, approach the voices.
So as you come around the corner, there's this quite large fire in it's like a bit of a camp, and there's 2 metal prongs. Okay. I'm just going to keep my hands like this. Dead? I'm just going to carry on while you sort that out, right? Yeah, because we'll just flip them around. So 2 metal prongs sticking up, and another one going across, and it's got 2 dwarves and a gnome skewered through it. And next to the metal prongs, rotating these unfortunate souls, is this giant ogre. And he's just like roasting up these dwarves and gnomes. And another one is like quite close to you after he's the one I was speaking to a meal. And he's got this large club in his hand, and he's like, "What? What are you doing? Why are you here?"
I did tell you we were walking here, so I don't know why you're surprised.
I thought you were Bob. He's only gone for supper.
Maybe I am Bob.
You're not Bob. Roll
Could be.
roll a deception. These are
2.
please be a 1.
Hilarious.
No, he's actually more intelligent than Emil, so. But no, you are no point years. You not ogre like me.
I'm part ogre.
Roll another deception. Actually, no, roll a persuasion on that one, not deception.
Okay.
Persuasion.
14
You're part ogre. Well, why do you say? You want some dwarf?
Yes! Of course!
Oh, John! Get some dwarf for this one.
Observe. Mmm.
So the other ogre now takes his little dagger and is ripping off the flesh of one of these dwarves. Oh, like it's like
By this point,
charred.
A is just looking in pure horror.
And hands it to
Maybe
you.
he'll take the dwarven flesh and he'll just have the little owl in his room just eat it as he pretends to. Mmm. Great cooking, just like Ma used to make.
Good. I'm glad somebody likes it.
These are my friends, and we're on an adventure. Maybe you could help us.
What was your Avenger?
We're heading deeper into the Underdark.
What do you want to do that for?
It's fun.
We're all going back to our homeland.
Oh, fine. I was gonna kill you and eat you, but since you got a part ogre, yes, I suppose it's fine. You got anything to eat?
No.
That thing looks quite nice. Points to your owl.
Oh, this is my like survival food. I need it if I'm starving.
Oh, fair. I understand survival food.
Gotta keep it with you. It's just in case. You never know when the need hits you. You know, for a bit of owl.
Alright, so he goes back over and he rips off an arm of the gnome. He starts chowing down on the arm. And they're just quite happy to leave you pass. You do notice there's a chest in the corner behind them as well.
I think we should carry on and not anger the ogres.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So you just casually walk past these ogres that are chowing down on these two
They're not that
dwarves.
intelligent. We could barter with them with the things like pebbles for their chests.
Do you want to?
They live in a cave. They have lots of pebbles.
Well, something that we have, 1 gold coin, we could offer for this chest of goods.
We can try it.
My ogre brethren! I noticed that you have a fine trinket holder in the corner there.
Yeah.
Do you know what trinkets are in there?
Yeah.
What have you got?
Stuff.
Can I have that stuff?
No, we can have a look.
Oh, I'll have a look, yeah.
She lets you go over the chest and he's just carrying on and chowing down on his
I'll
food.
open the chest and have a look. What do my elf eyes see?
You actually see 1,000 gold pieces,
Nice.
5 lumps of sulphur, 10 chunks of saltpeter, which is used to make gunpowder and stuff as well, and a burnt cloak of invisibility.
I head over back to the guys and I'm like, guys, this chest has got some good shit in it. There's a lot of money. There's a special looking cloak. Like, we should offer them something in exchange.
What? Well, ask them what they want. They can have.
I don't think they know what they want. I'm just going to put that out there.
And it's just coming from a meal.
What can I offer?
They do want your owl.
I'm not listening to anything you say.
Palin looks at Iron and goes, if we keep him busy, can you slip in and take the stuff?
Of course. That's what I'm good at.
Emil,
Sneaky.
you're up.
Sneaky bricky. I join them just around their giant campfire. Just have a sit down, just like, well, since I've not seen my brethren for such a long time, why don't you tell me the story of what you've been doing the past
I thought you'd never ask it.
I just need to know.
Emil starts having this conversation with the ogres about what they were doing, and he's like, he's not paying any attention now, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
16.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So then you slip into the shadows and head towards the chest and make a sleight of hand.
okay. 12.
Okay, well they didn't see you anyway, so you help yourself. All the stuff.
Just make sure he close it after.
So chuck in your
What?
chuck in your equipment, but then you have 1,000 gold pieces.
Just
5 sulfur. 10 rock salt. And a burnt cloak of invisibility.
Crispy cloak.
If it's invisible, how can we see it?
Well, it's not active at the moment.
Maybe.
Okay, so and that's what we did today.
Oh, amazing. I should visit more often.
You should. It's been a long time since we've seen you.
Exactly.
I can't remember the last time I seen you.
Oh, it was a long. We were like this big. It's long time ago.
I remember. Yeah. We used to be. I remember. Yeah.
And now I'm gonna need to keep going now.
You go. It's fine. It's fine.
Enjoy your barbecue.
I will. And John's there like. So yeah. Just look away. You know what to say a thing like. So you carry on down this tunnel. It's gone back to the 6 foot by 8 foot tunnel again. There's no lighting, but you still got your fire in hands because you didn't douse them.
No, they didn't care.
Yeah, but you know an hour's passed because it goes. But you're still carrying on. So you're leading the way with your 120 foot.
I also have a torch so I could light one.
Shona liked it, yeah, so that you've lit on that. You keep travelling, that goes out again. So you know you've passed for several hours now.
Yeah.
But as it starts to dim and flicker out, the tunnel starts to get wider and a natural light comes in, which you find is quite strange because you've travelled miles and miles and miles down, but there's this natural light coming from the end of this tunnel. So you manage to walk through, and it opens up to this massive chasm. And coming from the ceiling is like a deep blue crystals, and they tend to light this whole area with magical light. And it's a massive area. It's a city-size chasm, so it's huge. You see hundreds of rectangular buildings darted around the centre of this. So it's and you know you've returned home.
Yeah.
So as you enter the streets, you see a slightly larger building seen over the rooftops, and 2 spires in the centre of town. They look like temple steeples, but they're prominently out of the skyline. So as you enter the town, the Teiflings all look at you, and they're afraid of you because Teiflings aren't very social, as you know. They're afraid of everyone because they're cast out of society, and that's why they live in the Underdark, because they were once humans, or their descendants were once humans who done a dodgy deal with one of the gods, and they to become dragon riders. But they deformed them and obviously weren't dragon riders. So they were banished to the Underdark, and that's when your ancestors got together and got jiggy with it, and and you came out.
I came out.
And that's how big this
So they rush back indoors, they slam in their doors shut, and
Are your eyes filled with wonder and...
Okay, so a few moments pass, and you hear rushing feet coming your way, and you see about 20 guards now rush up to you, and they like got spears, and they like at arm's length, like, stop! Like, are you stopping? Are you carrying on?
I'll
stop,
stop behind the Teifling.
Can I talk to them?
Well, one of the guards steps forward, and he looks at you and goes, Tayal, you've returned. Terras will want to speak to you immediately. Follow me. So, you all, the guards pretty much like usher you. They're still like quite scared. Like, there's strangers in the land.
You're a strange concoction, let's be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. And you reach a building about a quarter of the way into town, but this building is twice the size of the other buildings. 2 guards are stationed outside. This is the town hall. You know it quite well. And the guards step aside as you approach, and the other guards that are following you just stay outside, and the doors are already open, and you enter the room. It's a large area. It's like a meeting point. It's very dark inside. There's portraits of humans around, but their faces are scratched out because it's the very first Teiflings. It's their old portraits which they've scratched out their faces because obviously they're not that anymore. There's many candles on the walls that are lighted in the area, and at the end of the room is a bright red Teifling. It's like brightness of your shirt, it's like that's their skin colour, so almost devil-like really. Very black long hair, horns coming from his forehead, up like sort of like a devil, and then they loop. So actually not like a devil, it's they loop around like a ram's thing. So and draped over the arm of the chair is a bright red tail that comes to a point. So it pretty much looks like a devil with goat horns, but his tail is over the arm of the chair. His eyes slowly rise from the floor and to you. He looks confused for a moment and then sees Tayal sitting, and he sits up straight. He goes, Tayal, you've returned. Did you learn who killed your parents?
I did not.
I'm sorry. He turns to the rest of you. He says, I am Terras, and who might the rest of you be?
We're a band of adventurers called The Unwanted.
Your friends, Tayal?
Yes, friend.
We're not accustomed to having other races, so you'll have to ignore the lack of hospitality. If you weren't for Tayal, you would have been thrown out of town. However, your timing could not be better. We have exhausted almost all our Terran stones. The stones that light this whole area. The only ones we have left are the ones that are lighting it right now. We do not know whether there are more, but the way is blocked by creatures.
Strange owl.
Yeah.
And a dog owl, you know.
Could you clear the way for us?
Well, I'm more than happy to.
I will leave.
I want to.
What sort of creature? block this path.
We do not know. Our miners have gone in and they never returned. It's like, we're your friends, you know. You're welcome to stay and go to the inn and use our supply store, and just please have a think about my proposal.
We can help the horny people.
Well, with the handcuffs and the whips.
I'd be happy to help.
What's in it for us?
We can try to muster up a few items. We're not a rich community.
Our food does not come free.
Then I'd need no need for you.
Lucky good. I'll go where I find.
This is the devil now you're talking to me about. Well, not really, but so yeah, so
Yeah, I don't think he likes that nickname.
yeah. He's given you the option to go stay at the inn. So are you gonna stay in the town hall a bit longer, or are you gonna just tell him yes or no now?
Like I said, I'm happy to help.
I want my companions here to all think about it. I think we should go to the inn.
Let's
The best.
I'll meet them all outside. Hi guys.
Okay, so you all leave the town hall, and you are leading the way now, heading towards, because you know where
I
the
know
inn
where
is.
it is.
You quite regularly go to the inn. You've got a bit of a drink problem.
I'm not going to ask for a tab now.
You still the worst one.
And as you're making your way, you pass a very familiar sight. You stop in a quaint wooden home. It's one of the lower windows has been cracked open. Door is slightly bashed off. And you just stop and you're just staring at this home. And Kaelin comes on to you and he says, "Is this your home?
Yes.
Is this where it happened?" What happened?
It was one night. Me and my family were all together. Next minute, the village gets completely rammed with strangers, people that we don't know, people we're unfamiliar with. My parents trapped into a corner, killed. Me and my brother were hiding. We didn't see who it was.
You have no idea.
We have no idea.
And that is why you left.
That's why I left to seek revenge, find out who killed my parents.
You did leave with your brother.
No, I thought it was too dangerous for him. He was younger than me. I left him in the city.
Will you visit him now you're here?
I should imagine he's still here. Maybe we can get some sort of help from him.
So do you want to go into your home, or do you want to leave it?
I shall leave it for now.
Okay. So you head down. You stay for a moment, taking in the flashbacks of what happened, and a small tear comes to your eye. But as a tear comes down, your holy symbol of Daigoran glows a little bit, and this tear stops and disappears. So you know that Daigoran is still with you and wants you to continue to find who's responsible. So after a while, and you carry on walking down the streets, and you come across a tavern. It's not your standard tavern as you all are used to, with its loud music and things. This is a very dark, quiet town. There's not much joy really in this town, and you can tell by the lack of hospitality, and there's nobody in the streets because they don't want you there. So you walk up to the inn, And that is where we're going to leave it for this session.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Happy Halloween! So what a change of events. You had the Ogres, which even a meal could trick. You had story time around the campfire. And then you had that depressing little section in Terras. Just shows that Tales of The Unwanted isn't just all laugh at and happy days. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now, and also click on the like button. Share with your friends because it's lovely to share. Thanks very much to Sin City Comics for hiring out the room for this session. One final thing. A big shout out to our sponsors, Sticky Ink Studios, who are a clothing branding company and home to the Crash Band clothing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune in next week at 8 PM. And happy Halloween!